Okay, I need to talk to you, okay? It's really quiet in here right now, and I have a moment, okay? And I need to talk to you about something very important, okay? Well, check this out. For the last 2 to 3 weeks, I have been under a spiritual possession, okay? And many of you all know what a spiritual possession is, and that is when the spirits, actually possess you, okay? So a lot of spirits and stuff like that, work with me. And occasionally, excuse me, that was just one of those moments. Occasionally, they do like to have an opportunity to live in a physical body. And, so that happens to me, okay? So, and a lot of people I hear them say, well, what is that big thing on the side of you, whatever. I don't know if you have control of yourself or is it controlling you. That thing is scary or whatever, so I'm afraid of you or whatever, and stuff. And so let's talk about control, okay, right now. No one really controls anything. You really don't, and to say, you're not a sane person, or you're not up to par because you're not in control, you're not in control either. You just think that you're in control, because no matter how you look at it, you don't control nothing. You could say, oh, I control my own life. You think you're controlling your own life, but you don't, because you don't even have control of whether you really live or die, because the moment can come when it's time for you to die, you leaving here. So I don't care how much control you think you got, you don't have any control. You don't even control when you decide to leave here. Some people say, well, I can commit suicide, and you can do that, and so many people have tried to commit suicide and was unsuccessful. So you don't even control you don't even control whether or not you live or die, really. You don't have any control of anything, You just want to feel like you're in control. So no, stop that. Don't walk around saying that, I'm a well-versed person because I am 100% in control of myself and everything. Because you're not, And so I say this to say what I'm going to say. The fact that I work closely with spirits, there's a lot of the times when they do take possession of my body. Yes, I am aware that I am still in my body, and I'm aware that they are there too. So they may want me to smoke a cigarette or a cigar and have a glass of wine, and they may want me to do, some things of that nature, but they don't lead me to do anything that will harm anyone or to harm myself or anything like that. But, the fact that they work with me, why can't I work with them some, So if you walking around saying, oh, I just can't do that, because, oh, no, I just don't have, I can't have control. You got to stop that right now. If you're going to be working, close hand with the spirits and stuff like that, you're going to have to be able to give up a little bit, okay? And if you can't give up a little bit, then don't expect to get nothing. Because if they're helping you to, and they're assisting you to get things that you want, you have to give them something. And like I say, a lot of the time, for people who talk about some control, they ain't going to be able to do this. Because they got to have 100% of control in their hands all the time. You just got to know and believe that you're going to be okay when you're working with the spirits, you see. Because they do take possession of your body. And I said all of this to say this. I had been under possession for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So, when I'm like that, usually I'm a little bit drained and a little bit tired. And it happens from time to time, but I am okay. I am here. I have not forgotten what happened to me in the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've just been used by the spirits. What's wrong with being used by the spirits, okay? Because they help me. That's where I get my powers from, That's where I get my work from, That's what I get my spell work from. They help me with my craft. So, you know, quite naturally, I'm going to do some things to make them happy and please them. Okay? So, that control thing, you know, if you just really feel like you need control 100% of the time, I am sad to have to inform you this day that you have control of nothing. You don't even control whether or not you live or you die. I mean, so you just got to get used to that. And it's hard to believe that you're working with the spirits if you're talking about this control thing so much, because, I mean, if you do work with the spirits, have they not taken possession of you? I mean, have they not wanted you to give them a nice smoke or a nice drink? Or, I mean, have they asked you for anything? If they haven't asked you for anything, I don't think you're working with no spirits. I don't think you just think you're working with the spirits, and you're just telling everybody you're working with the spirits, but you're not working with the spirits, because the spirits, they want things too. And the fact that they don't have their own mouths to have some teeth, like Grandma used to say, Big Mama used to say, you got to give them some teeth sometimes. Sometimes I get so hungry in the night, and I want something to eat so bad, and I'm craving, and I have to get it, and when I eat it and everything, you know, I'm just back to normal once again, and I know I've just eaten, but then I'll eat something for them. When I eat something for them, I'm fine. It's like I have eaten nothing, because it ain't like I even picked up no weight in behind or anything like that when I do that, because they're really consuming the food. They're really smoking the cigar or the pipe or having the tobacco. It's really for them, you know. And like I say, if you really want to be in a position where you have their favor, allow them to take some possession of you. I mean, have you ever seen them in the religion in Obia and Palo Mayombe, where they just take possession, the spirits take possession of the people, and they dance, you know, for that moment, you know. And in the end, they're fine, you know. And so, yes, I work close hand with spirits, and yes, you do see spirits behind me a lot of the time, you know, because they're working with me. They work with me all the way up into nature. The trees work with me, the flowers, the birds, you know, animal life and everything. It's so crazy, because when I'm in my yard, all the birds come to me. So I provide plenty of nectar to the hummingbirds and bird feed for them. And then at the same time too, this is our secret, don't tell nobody, I can call a bird to me, and I can send them to whoever I want to. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, yes, I can send a bird to you, a snake, different things. That's a little bit of hoodoo magic for you, and I won't go into detail with that, you know. But anyway, enough of that. But I just wanted to let you all know, for the last 2 to 3 weeks, I had been under possession, you know, a little bit of spiritual possession, you know, with my body and everything. And I'm still recuperating. I'm recovering my energy back. Yes, I'm here. I'm sane. I'm all here. I am not damaged or hurt. You know, I'm a little bit drained, but I got to rest. But because they work with me, I got to work with them. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, and you can judge anything you want to, and I'm not talking about family. I'm talking about these outsiders that are judging, you know. So this is the way I work with my spirits, and it's not hurting you. Okay, it's definitely not hurting me. You know, so the only reason I'm talking about this right now, family, is because I just have a lot of people that just email and they say little things like that, you know. So just, this is a little bit for them right now, not you. And I'll be back in just a moment, okay? Bye-bye.